Hello, Tab Nation! It's your boy Tom, and today we're going to be expanding our knowledge into a new language. First time on this channel, we are going to be doing Ruby. So this is a very basic intro video. I might do a few more, focusing hopefully on automation or something. Let me know in the comments below, or like this video if you want to see more specifically on Ruby. Or if there's, maybe you want to learn another language, Ruby on Rails or whatever, let me know. So, obviously, this will be in the link in the description below. So we're going to be installing Ruby. This is the main website, .org. So it's like actually, Ruby's home page, if you will. Now, the first thing we want to do is do you even have Ruby installed? So we're just going to open command prompt, and in here we can just put in Ruby space -v. Very simple. Push enter. Ruby is not recognized. So obviously I do not have it installed. We'll come back to this in a little bit after we've installed it, just so you can see the difference. And then we're also going to be doing Hello World, just so we can see it actually in action. So on the site, you're going to scroll down. Here's all the different types of ways to install it, depending on what you do, what operating system, all that. We're just going to go with Ruby Installer for Windows. So on Windows, gives you everything you need to set up full Ruby development environment. Just download, run, and you're done. Sounds easy. Let's do it. So we're going to click on the actual Ruby thing there. We're going to push the big old red download button, which I think is a little weird. It looks more like an ad, those websites where they have all the fake download buttons, but whatever. All right, we're going to just click the newest version here as filming. It is 3.2.2-1. Long number there. So we're going to go ahead and download that. I'm just downloading it to my desktop, and let me refit my window here a little better for you all. All right, that should be a little better. So as you can see, that was a really fast download. I'm going to go ahead. It's an executable. I'm going to click that. It's opening. Install only for me or install for other users. Well, there are no other users, so I'm just going to go ahead and install it just for me. I accept this license. If you want to read it, go ahead. But it's pretty standard. I skipped it. We'll say that. Basically just go through all the options you want to do, add it as an executable to your path. Obviously, we want to do that for when we run stuff, what kind of stuff. So we got a few options here. Obviously, we need the base file, so those are not even selectable. That's 36 megabytes, so that's pretty much the base. Then we can also install Ruby, RI, and HTML documentation. I really don't need that. That's, I'm going to Google stuff if I'm running into a problem, or just go to their website for the documentation. That would be good maybe if you're going to be offline and you still want to be able to look stuff up. Development toolchain, we're going to do that because I might do a video later into that. And here is the process. We are going, it's going to take a bit, so we are going to pause this video and you will see this jump while I sit here and stare at the screen waiting for it. See you in a second. And we are back. So that took, I would say, about between 3 and 4 minutes. So, a little bit of waiting, but it's not too bad. But once we're done, this is going to pop up in our command window. Cool little looking thing here with the text. Yeah, I always like the Ruby icon. It kind of reminds me of if you took the Chrome icon and stepped on it, is kind of what it looks like. But anyway, so here it's just asking us which components shall be installed. So we're not even done yet. If unsure, enter 1 to 3. We're going to do 1. So we're going to enter 1, and we're going to press enter on our keyboard. And we're going to have some stuff happen here. And it's just kind of going, and, if you want to read all this, go for it. But just pretty standard stuff that you probably won't even understand. I don't even know what half the stuff that it's technically saying right now, but that's fine. We don't care. We just want the end result. So once again, we're going to let this run. I will be right back. Alright, now we are good to go. So we have Ruby fully installed. There's no need to restart your computer. At least there shouldn't be. I didn't have to. You shouldn't have to, we hope. But you never know. Now let's see if it's actually installed. So we're going to open, you do need to close your previous command prompt just so it has a fresh open one. So we're just going to type in the same thing, ruby-v, press enter, and look at that. The message has now changed. It's telling me I have Ruby 3.2.2 installed, so that's great. Something we can do too is you can actually run the Ruby from here. So we can do, I believe it's Ruby-E, and in quotations, we're going to write our actual code. So we're going to do puts. And puts, if you're watching my channel a lot, auto hotkeys, it's kind of like send in a way. So we're going to do puts, single quotations, whatever we want. So we're doing hello world. Close it in the single. Close the double quotations. And we're going to go ahead and press enter. And there it goes. It just displayed. Let me enlarge that a little bit. Hello world. Hey, so we just ran Ruby from our command prompt, but let's be honest, you're probably not going to be doing that very often. You're going to be using something like Notepad++, or in this case, we're going to be using VS Code because it's easy. So I've already kind of had this set up just to make stuff fast. We're going to create a new file. We can actually just start from the beginning here. So the first thing you want to do is go to the extensions, and you're going to want to find VS Code-runner. Push installed. Obviously I already have this installed. This helps run a whole bunch of stuff. So this is something, even if you're not using Ruby, like right here, anything right here, basically, it's a great app. For some reason the icon is gone. I think it usually just says run right here, or .run or something. I don't know why that's disappeared, but hey, whatever. Another one we're going to want to get is just type in Ruby. Press enter. And this first one, most likely first one, is going to be another great one to install. This adds support and debugging. So go ahead. As you see, I've already installed this. So those are two great extensions to have. The first one pretty much for any language, honestly. And this one for Ruby specifically. So yeah, let's go ahead and we are going to create a new file. And we are going to go ahead and save it. Let's start there. We're going to start by calling it hello world, and the Ruby extension is just RB. So .rb is your file extension. I'm saving it to my desktop. Let me show you what that looks like once it saves. So there's the file. It basically just has a command prompt with the Ruby logo over top of it. So that is what it looks like. If I were to double click this, it would just launch command window and run that in the terminal, and then once it's done it would actually close it. So there's no use in showing you that because it's just so fast you wouldn't even really see anything. That's why we're going to use it in VS Code instead. So we're doing the same thing we just did minus the Ruby-E thing. So we're just simply putting puts and whatever we want to say. Hello world. Looks good to me. We'll go ahead and save that, and let's open up output. This works. So that's from before when I was testing. Oh no. So we're going to push this little play button up here. That's the simplest way. We're going to push that. And down here you're going to see it run. I guess I didn't click it. Oh. Sorry about that. It is puts, not put. P-U-T-S. So yeah, let's try that again after I save. And there we go. It spit out hello world. So super simple. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. I don't plan to dive usually too deep into other languages, maybe 5 videos or so. But let me know what you guys think about Ruby, what you want to see in it, as far as like maybe a few other future videos. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye!